So when you're doing what you're doing, sometimes you get frustrated because people think you're stupid. And they want to leave from here, go abroad, go somebody home, and think you can do that thing there. You sick. You got no passion for what you're doing. Everybody just want to hustle. People are just existing. They're not living, no purpose. Can you imagine? Yeah, let me fix my cap quick, man. This is Liberia Rising. Liberia Rising. Liberia can only rise with a clean change that begins with you and myself. It's not no leader. Stop looking at leaders. Do your part. You're a nurse. You're not even able to talk to one or two patients properly. And you become a leader, a health minister. What will you do tomorrow with all the tension of the country health system on your head? This time you go to the hospital, they say no bed. Hospital rejecting people, sick people. You sick. Where the other policy came from, the government got to change it. You set up your school, get to rob people. You charge a fee so much and you're doing nothing. And then like, bro, we're so sick that the kind of school we like. You set your system and you encourage people to come to your school. No, they don't want it. They take advantage of you. Everybody's so sick. Charge your school fee $2,500. You teach nothing. The guy university, they say they are IT institution. Nothing they're teaching. And some parents are excited and they're boasting when their children go there. My little boy went to one of those. After one semester, he couldn't stay there. He degraded the entire school. Because I taught him how to be creative. We see things, we don't talk it. You're in the street, you see it talking. You see somebody dropping the dirt, tell them. You see policemen taking money from somebody, tell them. You see nurse misbehaving to the bank, tell them, tell them. Somebody in the street, they stand there and pee, tell them, don't pee here, it's a disgrace. You don't tell them, me, you say you're sick. Somebody take the opposite lane, block them, don't let them go. You don't block them, you don't tell them, you say you're sick. Tonight, get too mad, too angry with it. Our attitude. This is the stupidest country I've ever seen. Till one day my son and I, we're driving, we're coming, and a senator car is in front of us. And he asked me, Daddy, what are you going to do? I said, just watch and see. And that day, that senator regretted why he drove. He allowed a driver to drive in front of me. Yeah, I don't see it, I don't say it. Because we can continue to be sick. I can remember several times I used to drive my son to school when I was driving over coming. I started, when they take the opposite lane, I literally I would block you. I did it for among other guys, other taxi drivers, and other people started, and following me. They would be directly behind me. Because you're not standing up, you're a coward. That's why nobody stands up. When you stand up one, the next day there are going to be two, there are going to be three, there are going to be four. For this nation to rise and do something, we got to stand up. If you think you will sit down and come to you on a silver platter or whatever it says, yeah, you go have election, you'll be disappointed. Because some of the very people you put in the offices, they are sick. You know how you sick? They're sick. They're waiting for that position to get our first visa to ever travel. Some of them never even ate in restaurant before. It's going to be the government job that get them access to go to restaurant. What do you think they're going to do? Some of the people live in houses, they don't even have flush toilet. That's why they get the offices. You go there in lock, camo, and toilet cloth. You go there for services, you can't get it. Sick people, sick country. May God help us. But a revolution is coming, and we are leading that. Awakening the conscience of every Liberian. Those who are dead to their conscience, not aware of the environment they're surrounding. Tell them you got to wake up. For Liberia to rise, it starts with a clean change. That clean change is you taking responsibility of your community or where you are. Your community. You must start with your community. Start with your environment. Because your environment, your surrounding dirty, that's why you go out, you dirty the place. That's why even here at the Community of Hope, we strive for excellence. When people come here, whether employees or visitors or whoever, sometimes they have problems and they say the man business hard. Yeah, my business will continue to be hard. Because until our business can, we go to other people's country, we follow the system. But here we become so loose. If I tell you it doesn't hurt me, I lie to you. Me, how much I believe this country, I love it, I stand up for it. That's why you see. And that's why you see I do Liberia Rising. And if you love it, you can put in your order, $10 for the cap and the t-shirt. Quality, I give it to you in a discount to support our activity and what we're doing. But it hurts me. I'm angry. Every time I interact with people who say, well, I say I'm angry. The country is a mess. We're going to 200 years. Look at what we are, like Europe in the 12th century. That's something to be happy about. When I see you in the street, policeman, you take money, I get down, I tell you, your car passing and it doesn't have plate. You say because a government official car, you want to stop there. I rebuke you. I tell you that I say you're not going to check my car, and I'm not going to give you my license. I'm not going to give you anything because you didn't check your car. And you come to the bank, you say you government official, you want to pass the paper. I say, I'm not going to allow you to do it. You got to be fixing the system. People go to bank, they stand there like detention center. And those are you regulator. You don't regulate it and you come because they give you easy access. And then you think it's okay. It's not okay. This country is sick. Until we can know that it's sick, it's not going to be any better. Because we don't know that it's sick, we keep changing. They want one group of people, they come here, the other party, the other day is our time. That's the kind of thing. This is our time. It's not our time. This is our country until we can change it regardless of who is in power or who is not in power. That's why I don't have no loyalty, no commitment to anybody. My common denominator is Liberia. You who said, I got no commitment to anybody. I got no commitment to it because I don't even believe any of you all. I don't believe none of you all. That's why I said I don't even wear any politician t-shirt. You didn't even reach that place for me to wear your t-shirt. You don't reach that place, you don't deserve it. I don't believe none of you. Whoever you, I don't believe you. Until I see your results. I don't take responsibility. You blame other people. When you're in the other government, when it's a mess, you get anyone you blame. You say that you want to take glory for the good, but you don't take glory for the ugly. You're not leaders. We got a lot of babies. Even those who say they're in leadership, they get in position. Are you being leadership? You want the glory, but you don't take responsibility of the position. You want the glamour, the glory. That's why made the country sick, and there's a serious leadership deficit. And we're looking forward to a time when the Joyous Founding Christian Center will produce leadership for this country, free of charge. We don't want no money. And that's what we're doing with our institution. That's why we're building people. We'll offer government people, we'll offer you ministers on contractual basis. Get a contract to set system and so policy into place, and not for political reasons. We want policies and projects. How we can be almost 100, not even almost 100, almost 200 years old. About 2 decades. A little over 2 decades from now, we'll be 200 years old. And we're running politics, no project, no policies. All our projects and development are politically motivated. Then when you want to be represented and senator, what has the man done? And that kind of naivety. Oh, he built one bridge here, he did that 1 year. We're sick. You're who following them, so all of you are sick. Sick people, sick country. Somebody get on the radio today, you think they're doing something advocacy, they get their position. Before you make a man, they were doing advocacy because they want to be leader, they want representative. Why you can be sick like that? That's why every time people, all the things you're doing, all the good you're doing, they hear them there, the farming, agriculture, humanitarian. Why you can't run? The other day I told somebody, don't insult me. How can I dishonestly that? So I should give arms to people because I want to be represented, I want to be senator. Because I said that's an insult to my calling. I do these things because I love doing it. I don't do it because I want publicity. I don't even need publicity. Living quiet, my peaceful, my family. That's why my children are not in limelight. And we go abroad, we live better than some of you in government, your government ministers. My family live very better to the glory of God. So they don't need no publicity, they're quiet. They go to places quiet and do our thing. Nobody. You eat your food today, people swear you because you government minister, you corrupt. They swear you, you're living life, putting curses on innocent children you're born in. Can you imagine? The country is sick, man, it's sick. Look, I pray for this country, but it's really sick, man. Somebody lays corruption scandal and he dismissed for government, generally asking, what is your greatest regret? My regret is my integrity, my name. You got integrity for you to say I brought disappointment and shame to my children. I really wrong your children, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Your child go to school, they say your dad is corrupt, you're caught in corruption scandal. You know the kind of trauma it brings to those children, and you're so selfish and full of yourself for your own good. You don't even say I'm sorry to those children, you say you're integrity. You have integrity, you didn't know you were stealing people's money. And the kind of sick people we join in this. We look like, bro, we're so sick, the mindset. I don't know why we can reduce ourselves so little. We don't place a value in a demand of ourselves. We like, bro, think so little of themselves. Jump behind these people up and down. These rogues. And then they get in position, you expect them to do something good. Somebody let's take for instance. We are neighbors. You heard I've been stealing from you been here, oh, the man can steal from a neighbor, I can steal from a neighbor. You say, but you can steal from a neighbor, he can give me the man good. Then so but I here I want. Then tomorrow night you put me there, then they say I stole, then you disappointed. You been hearing that I can steal from a neighbor. So we're responsible for our own problem. We're putting thieves and roles. Irresponsible people in the position. People that don't even, they're not committed to family. They don't have no family value. We're not interested in these things. So what the man did, yeah, the man did one bridge, the man did the other thing, and we put them in position. Or the man gave them bag of rice. You know how many bag of rice we've given the people that we don't even talk about and we don't need to talk about? And just sick, everybody's sick. I can remember like 2 years ago, hopefully, like bro, my partner, we did well just by seeing the article in the front page newspaper somewhere in compound number 2, where people were dying, you know, like I say, drinking water. And we saw that thing, and then hopefully, like bro, were generous to us, sending money when we did. I'm not even from Grand Bass, I'm from Bon County, but I'm a Liberian. That's the thing, the most important I'm a Liberian. We went there and gave water to the people. We got in the village, that's why the people don't even want to cooperate with what they say. You finish getting all the money, then you come in here, they don't even know. Like, bro, I'm just sick, because that's the mindset, that's how other people have done. It was so costly to do that project. We had to take people from here. Nobody could cooperate with us. We went to the statutory and district, how you call it, district superintendent or whoever, inspector. They didn't want to cooperate with us. They say, what you got for us? Even the money we gave them, they had to give up people to go do the work, they couldn't. And we told people there to do that work. Guess what? The journalist who did his story, I don't want to call his name, in the front page, we put up for French page, Africa. After we finish, we call him, we say, go and see the project we done with him. He called him, what you got for me? He's sick journalist. You did a story, somebody follow up on your story, and guess what? And fulfill. That's what you wanted it for, right? And go and see what has been done based on the story you reported. They said, no, what you got for me? I said, you're talking to the wrong person. A group of them came to me sometime last year, hungry guys, they say they're journalists. And you know, if I can't get them somebody to promote me, they will blackmail me. You're sick. How can you run country like that? And I said, you think I'm looking for good news? I don't need anything you can go and publish it. Can you imagine 1 week later they say, we're going Buchanan, our car broke down, please help us. No, I sent them $50, whether they were going Buchanan or not, but from that day they respected who I was. If you didn't need, you want to ask, you ask. But that's what you can do for people to raise profile. I don't need anybody to raise my profile. Leadership by product. I'm results oriented. Clean change. That's what leads to Liberia Rising. God bless you, man. Sick people, sick country.